Soundstage #1 is named after you. You planted the seed, you inspired him. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel it is my reward, you know? I feel like, everybody does work in their life and you do work for, whatever your intention is, and then you have no idea who you're impacting or who is being affected by the things that you do. So I feel honored, I feel blessed, I feel proud. That's it.
Speaking of impact, I have to ask you your thoughts on Diahann Carroll. That's such a great loss.
Did she
What
have
did
a
that
great
mean?
impact on me? For me, everybody talks about, her work in Dynasty, but for me it was Julia. It was the first time seeing an attractive, beautiful, gorgeous black woman on television that wasn't playing a maid, that wasn't being subservient, that you say, oh, I could do that, I could be that. So it said, this is possible. And she was saying that years ago for all of us. So she's here, she's with us.
Congratulations, you have a studio named after you. How does it feel to be forever immortalized here on this historic ground in this historic moment?
It's amazing. I'm honored beyond measure, honestly. I've admired Tyler for so long. He's been a friend of mine. I've been so proud of him. What he does and what his work has been so necessary. That validates all of us. We're here and we have a right to be here, and he does that in such a great way. And I'm honored to have my stage here.
I want to ask you about Diahann Carroll. We lost her yesterday. Such a legend, such a trailblazer. What are your thoughts about that, and how has she inspired you in your career?
She was the first black woman I ever saw on television when I was a little girl in Julia. And I remember thinking, and I had a white mother, and I still do. And I remember turning to my mother and saying, Mom, there's someone like me, because I wasn't even seeing that in my own home at the time, a woman of color, a black woman. And I remember turning to my mother, and I was amazed that there was a black woman on television. She wasn't playing a maid, she was a nurse, and she was beautiful, and she was well-spoken. And I thought, wow, I want to be her, I want to be like her. And that was a pivotal, very important time in my evolution.
Real quick, your thoughts on Diahann Carroll passing away. It was such a loss for our community, and I just want to know, what does she mean to you?
Well, she meant class and elegance, and the first black woman on TV when I was a little girl that helped me to dream big, that, I could get out of my circumstances. So it means a lot to me. And
we were on Dynasty together. She was my stage wife, and she was wonderful. We went to work every day, and we had the most fun. She was just an amazing woman.
I want to get your thoughts on Diahann Carroll. It's such a great loss for our community. What did she mean to you?
Diane's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friend of ours. She and my wife were very good friends. In fact, my wife ended up in the play on Broadway with Denzel because Diahann was not feeling well. She called and said, well, LaTanya should do it, and she ended up doing the play. And I remember my time spent with her when we worked on East Bayou. We see each other, we interacted socially very well. So it's a great loss, personally, not just industrial-wise, but knowing that she was there, she was a pioneer, she opened doors for you. Wonderful, and made sure that, that black women were viewed as beautiful, intelligent, classy, and she's the epitome of all those things.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.